Hey guys and girls, welcome back to the Mansa family. Today, I am going to teach you how to make a scratch game and how to edit it and keep going back to it and updates and everything that you really need to do. So right here, this is the scratch exploring page, but right now you want to make a game or make anything. So, if you are going to create a new game, you can go up here, you can click this button at the top left. It says create. If you click on that, it will start loading a small editing toolway, and you will see here that you already have a little cat that you can use, which is pretty much it. But if you scroll down a little bit, down here it says a sprite. This is your first sprite. It's a cat. And then down here it says you can choose a sprite. So if you click here, you can choose from any of these, anything that you really need to do. Here, I'm going to click a ball. Right here, that's pretty much what you can do. So if you click on either of these, you can edit each of them. So the first thing that you're going to go to, on the side, it's going say motion, looks, sound, events, control, sensing, operators, variables, and my blocks. What you want to do right now is click on events. So, if you want to add a movement system, you can put when space key is pressed, you can do something with your character. And I'm going to demonstrate that now. So you add in your little thing, you can do any of these. You can click any of these. I'm going to choose up arrow. So when you go to that, click any one of these. You can change a costume, which we will get to in a little bit. But right now we can do motion. It's very simple. This is the simplest one. You don't really have to do anything. It's called go to random position, or you can go to mouse pointer. You can go to ball. You can go to anything else. So if you just press your up arrow over here, it'll just move to a random position anywhere on your screen. And that's the simplest one. Or you can glide to a random position like this. And it's a lot smoother instead of just cutting there. But that's also pretty simple. So if you want your character to be able to move freely, you can move 10 steps. So if you press up arrow, it will move 10 steps. And it'll keep moving 10 steps as much as you want. You can change the number to 5 steps. And you can even put decimal numbers, like 0.5, and it will move a lot slower. And if you want it to move in the other direction, you can put -10 or -5, and it will move in the other direction. And that's pretty simple. You can pretty much just do that. So the next thing that you want to do, as we were talking about, in the looks category, you can switch a costume. So if you go up to the top left, you will see this button, this little tab. It's costumes. And this is what it is. You can edit a costume. You can do whatever you want. can draw. You can pretty much do anything that you really need to change. But for this default character, there are two costumes. There's one costume, and there's the second costume. You can move any of these. And so maybe if you want to, press space, you can change their costume to the second costume. And that's very cool. And now if you combine these two, the motion and the looks, you can create some sort of jumping motion or running motion. So I want to make a running motion. I'll add the move blank steps. I'll make a move 10 steps. And maybe we'll switch his costume to costume 2. So what we're going to do, we're going to reset all of this real quick. And right now, you can press space. You can make him run. Or you can add another one. And you can add another costume change into another costume. So, space, 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 space. You can change a lot of things, and that's pretty much the basics on how to move a character. But now we have this little ball, and if you just click on that, it will move you to a whole other thing, from this to whatever the ball is doing. So maybe if we press the right arrow, our little ball can go to another random position, or we can glide to a random position, and right arrow. But make sure these events, they are different from these. So if I did right arrow for both of these, you could do it. If we press the right arrow. Oh wait. Both of them will do something, which is pretty cool. Or if you don't want them to do something at the same time, just change it to another thing. Just make sure that is what's happening. So, right now you see your little thing. It's a very nice game. You can see what's going on in your game. You can do whatever. But if you want to save it, you'll scroll up. You'll see the top. There's going to be one on the top right. If you move a little bit, it says save now. And if you click it, you'll save everything. You can rename it. What do you want to rename it? We can just rename it tutorial, because this is a tutorial. And that's pretty much how you're gonna make everything. So let's go back to our scratch page. I'm gonna save it again, just to make sure. I always try to double check. And then we're gonna go back to scratch. And to go back to your thing, you don't have to search up tutorial, and you don't have to scroll through everything to look through yours. You can go all the way to the right, the top right, and click on your profile. Go down to My Stuff, and you'll see your games. So let's look at our tutorial game. You can see it as a game, or if you press this purple button next to the name, you can press C inside and you can edit literally anything you need to. Just make sure to save it so it can update and do whatever. But we just go back to this, and it's very nice. You can write down instructions, you can write down notes and credits, but if you want it to be saved and shared onto the website, there's going to be this. It says, this project is not shared, so only you can see it. Click share to let everyone see it, so you can just click that, but you do need to verify an email for that. But this is just a tutorial, so let's write a notes and credits. We can just say tutorial. And that's pretty much how you're going to do it. And that's really it. And if you keep doing you keep modifying it, and you keep updating it, you can make something like this. I made this. It is a cat and ball game. It's about a cat and a ball. And with costumes and designs and everything, you can jump, you can lay down, and you can walk and walk. And if you press space, the ball can go anywhere. Anywhere you need to. It can move randomly. And I'll show you guys the code that I used to do this. So this is the cat code. This is the cat code. So this is how it moves. Left arrow, right arrow, those are pretty simple. Up arrow, down arrow, those are pretty simple. This is what's happening. So left arrow, we're moving it. And right arrow, we're moving it. And then up arrow, we're moving it. And then down arrow, we're moving it. And then for the ball, just press space. And that's how I did it. So, and let's look at the costumes that I made. And I didn't even draw anything. I barely made anything. I just moved all of the body parts around. And it was pretty easy from there on. And that's how I really made it. And remember to label your costumes and do everything that you need to do, because sometimes you are not gonna remember costume 3, costume 4. So remember to name them jump and all of these. And that is my tutorial. Thank you all for watching. I hope all of you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!